What's up everybody, it's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke, and in this video I'm going to be continuing my Overpower Level 8 Sniper Zer0 playthrough. So far in this particular playthrough and this particular DLC, we have completed almost all of the side quests, and we have two more here. This one is actually a series of side quests, the Circle of Slaughter, but it won't be very fun. This should be pretty fun. It's the raid boss here in this particular DLC, and it's a decent raid boss to fight, especially as Sniper Zer0. It's pretty fun to fight with Sniper Zer0 actually, assuming that you get good behavior from the dragons, which don't have the world's greatest AI. Anywho, we'll head over there now. In order to get to their particular lair, you do have to run through the layer of Infinite Agony, which isn't the most enjoyable walk in the world, but it's not that bad. We do have to go through this little spider room and then a little skeleton room as well. Now, I'm going to avoid walking through all of these spiders by using Deception and Execute to fly through most of them, and that way I shouldn't catch any of their aggravating damage over time, or just any attacks from them really, so that'll be good. Now once we get up to the skeleton room, there probably will be archers and damned skeletons. Those are the ones that blow themselves up, like this guy as you can see, and so we'll let that guy deal with himself. There is a little lever you can pull here. I'm unsure if this persists through save quit, but this opens it up back to the little spider room back there, which is nice. So we want to avoid taking too much damage here, but that damned skeleton wasn't really cooperating with that particular theory, so whatever, I'll use Deception to get away from that, and we'll jump down into the secret area, and then we'll be headed to the Winged Storm. Now, I am going to switch gear from my traditional mobbing gear to my raid boss gear that you've seen me use against other enemies. What I use in this particular battle is slightly different. Obviously, I am going to use a B shield to heavily increase my DPS. I am also going to use a chaotic evil rogue comm to increase my fire rate significantly. Definitely going to be using the Fire Lyuda, and I'm also going to use a non-elemental Lyuda because the dragons need to be brought down with non-elemental damage if you actually want them to be able to be slagged once they hit the floor, which I definitely want, because without slag, your DPS decreases significantly. So we're going to go down there and summon the dragons. There are 4 different dragons for those of you who haven't seen this fight before. There's a blue dragon, a red dragon, a green one, and a purple one representing the 4 different elements in Borderlands 2. Shock, Fire, Corrosion, and Slag. Now, the order I'm going to kill them in is Helianth, that's the blue one, then the green one, then the purple one, and then the red one. They each have a different gimmick to them. The blue one tries to heal other dragons, the purple one levels them up, the green one creates baby dragons, and the red one lights the whole stage on fire and is invulnerable for a period of time. So I want to put on my Slag Pimpernel. Definitely I put on the wrong gear here, and like I said, I'm going to be using the non-elemental to bring them down. Now I'm going to drop the Shockbone of the Ancients. Probably won't be able to get to it, but I'll drop it just in case. So we'll bring down the blue one first. During its particular gimmick where it tries to heal the other dragons, it will hold its head very still, and it's actually possible to kill it during that particular stage if you get the distance just right to get the splitting of the projectiles just perfect. So I throw my decoy there so that the other dragons will attack that while I am slagging and getting ready to keep my B shield up against this one. You can really hear it when you get the distance just right. I didn't get it just right there because it would have taken even more damage than it did. But I got my Deception out there and got slag on it again, so we're going to kill that. And then I got the heals coming in as well. So now I want to bring this one down as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, I took a bunch of damage there, but I didn't die yet, so that's kind of cool. So now we're going to be aiming for critical hits on this one, and we can kill it pretty quick. It's actually very, very weak, and now that we've got 2 out of the 4 dragons dead, we're sitting fairly well right now. Do want to kill the purple one as quickly as possible, because if it lands twice, it will level up the red one twice, which would be very, very bad. And it glitched there. I don't know if you saw that, but it was supposed to land and it chose not to. And that's just something that it does sometimes, and all of these dragons do that. And so now I'm out of ammo, and this dragon has landed, and it will have to take off again. So this is a bad run, primarily because the game failed, and it will do that, unfortunately. It's just something that happens with this particular raid fight. So we'll signal this one to land again. You may have noticed I did go ahead and grab extra ammo. So here's where it will try to level up that one again. I don't know if it leveled it up. It probably did, so now this one's extra leveled up, which is bad news for us because it is the healthiest it's very healthy, and also it's the hardest to deal damage to because it's not weak to fire. So it's effectively the healthiest of all the dragons, in my opinion, although technically Helianth does have more health. So we'll try to get Slag on it, get Kunai on it, and then kill it really quickly here, or at least as quickly as we can. Dealing some good damage on it there. It's a shame that Boost glitched out on us, but we still had a pretty solid run. So obviously this loot explosion is pretty solid. I've noticed a fairly high legendary drop rate from this, and also the money you get is really quite astounding. You get quite a bit of money from this. I'm unsure what amount of money I came in here with. We can obviously check that after I bought a little bit of sniper ammo from the vending machine up there compared to how much I have after I walk around this. I think I have enough iridium to open all of the chests here, but I'll go ahead and pick up iridium. Looks like we got a decent purple torque shotgun there. Not a great one. I am already maxed on Seraph crystals, so that's not a huge deal. You are always going to get at least one, or just one, actually. So we did get a legendary here. We got a lobbed Stormfront, so that's pretty solid. Unfortunately, it does have a fuse time, and that's a shame, but whatever. Did we pick back up our... I don't know if it went... Yeah, we did pick up our Firebone of the Ancients, so that's good. Cool, so we'll go ahead and pick up all of the iridium here, and then we will go ahead and open all of those chests as well. So this episode's probably going to be a little bit shorter than some of the other episodes in this series, but I apologize for that. I was unable to get a video up last night due to extreme exhaustion and a 16-hour shift, but whatever. I apologize for that. We'll try to get a video up not only tonight, but tomorrow morning as well to kind of make up for that. So I'm almost done picking up all of the iridium here. You do get a significant amount of iridium from this as well. And this is one of the raid bosses that I find really fun to take out with multiple Sniper Zeros as well. It's really fun to do with that. And even in a 4-player group, Sniper Zero's DPS is enough to just absolutely thrash things, especially since it's easier to keep your B shield up when you're in 4-player because there will be less enemies, or less aggro, less enemies going for you at that point in time. So let's go see what pink weapon we got as well. I've walked over it a couple times now. This is a pretty cool raid boss. I would love it a lot more if they didn't glitch out all the time. So we did get a Stinger here, which is a good weapon. Don't get me wrong, the Stinger, I mean, all of the unique Vladof pistols are fairly decent, some better than others, but the Stinger's pretty solid. I think it's just an anarchist, basically, with bouncing bullets, so it's pretty cool. Now, in here, there are a bunch of mimics, and I guess we'll get ready to kill them. I am going to put back on my Firebone of the Ancients for this, and my Fire Pimpernel as well, and also my legendary Sniper Comm, and, you know, my Antagonist shield, so that we're not quite as Glass Cannon-ish. We're still rather Glass Cannon-y, but whatever. What? It's not quite right. I think I was rocking all Pimpernels for this DLC, so I'll put those back on. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, so I'm going to open all of these Mimic chests because there is a Easter egg where a giant Mimic and Golem will fight in the background up top. I'm not sure exactly what causes that, if it's extremely random, but I have noticed it happens more often when I open all of these Mimic chests. So that's always aggravating when they manage to hit you while you are in Deception and stuff. Ooh, I don't want to die to them. That would be stupid. So we're going to go ahead and kill them now. Alright, these guys are fairly damn boreable. I have also shown in the past how you can use these guys to pre-stack Critical Ascension to make the dragons die really, really quickly. And I may make another video on that soonish or something. I don't know if I should redo some of my stacking Critical Ascension guides. Let me know if you guys want that. So like I said, I'm just going to go around here and kill all of these mimics because I have noticed that it makes it more likely for us to get that Easter egg, and that'd be kind of cool to get on recording here. I don't think I've ever got it on recording, actually. Especially at 60 FPS. Alright, so one more Mimic here, it looks like, and we'll kill it. Alright, so I have actually gotten a legendary drop from these Mimics as well. They probably don't have a very high drop rate at all because I've killed them hundreds of times, but never really gotten I've killed at least hundreds of mimics. I don't know if I've killed that room hundreds of times, but I've only gotten one legendary drop from them. Anywho, I have gotten several legendary drops from these chests. I always roll 2 die, and if you get 2 20s, which is technically a 1 in 400 chance, you'll, theoretically that is, you'll get a legendary item, which is pretty cool. Now there are several chests around here, so we're just going to open them all. Some of them are more hidden than others. Most of them are very much within plain view. Doesn't look like any of those gave us anything too special. We will be coming back down here, though, so I'm not incredibly worried about looking at them. I guess if you roll like 1s, you get a critical fail and it throws grenades at you or something. So that'd be kind of embarrassing to die to this after defeating the raid boss. I'm just going to run past all of these for now. I'm not going to wait for them all to open. That seems like it would be a waste of time. But maybe I'm trying to kill some time since this is going to be a shorter episode. Anyway, we're just going to open all of these for now. If the Easter egg is about to happen, you'll notice the screen shaking really bad, and you'll hear a big old rumbling and stuff like that. So if that happens, you'll want to go look out that particular direction, because then you can see it happening, which is cool. So like I said, we're going to open all of these chests, and we'll circle back and make sure that they are all void of legendaries or anything special. It takes quite a bit of iridium to open all of these, but obviously if you're playing 4-player or even 2-player, you can alternate or share some of the chest, and you all get double, or you get double the iridium basically between the two of you when you do kill the dragons. So that's kind of neat. Anywho, so right now we got 2 purple grenades here. That's alright. Sticky lobbed slag transfusion. Sometimes people ask me where I get my slag transfusion grenade. I got it from Gibbed, obviously, but this is a good place to farm purple items. Unfortunately, specific purple items don't have any specific drop source except in very special cases like the Bone Shredder or, you know, a couple other purple items that do, like the Love Thumper. But for the most part, if you're trying to farm a purple item, this is a good spot, and the best spot is probably the Marcus Headhunter pack. So, anywho, we'll look through all of these items. Got another purple thing there. You can get some good gear from this, definitely. Got all whites there. That is a pretty bad roll. We're not done opening all these chests yet, by the way. There are still a few more chests over there, so we'll head over that way in just a minute. But I do want to review what we've gotten so far. Some more purples here. Spinny gun and root. Those aren't incredible, but they're still weapons that are usable. Got some purple rocket launchers. That's not bad. Not bad. Ravager. Forget what Sinui is. Looks like it has bandit grip. Alright, so nothing too special so far. Another purple item. What is this? Another shield. That's okay. Alright, so if we want to go to some of these more hidden chests, we're going to jump on this and head this way. And then we'll climb these stairs. You can kill yourself here in this fire if you really wanted to, I think. Maybe not. I could be wrong. Anywho, there's 2 hidden chests, or kind of hidden chests, right here. We'll see what's in them. 17 and 13, so not very good rolls. And then we'll hop down here, and there's 4 more chests, or 5 more chests for us. Alright, so we'll see what we got. Ooh, that hit a 20. So we got purples there, got a plasma caster, and a balanced SMG, so that's kind of nice. Synergy. Okay, not terrible. And obviously, if you needed to make money, you could then sell all of these items, and you would get a ton of money. More purples here. And I guess if you roll 0s, you do get 4 iridium back, so that's kind of neat. Oh, 1 chest I missed. All of my first rolls were bad. Got greens everywhere. Alright. What do we get here? So we at least got a bunch of purples and a couple E-techs. Now, I'm going to leave my dudes sitting here to see if these Golem and Mimic ever fight in the background, I think they're probably not going to fight this particular time because it probably would have happened by now. I could be wrong, but basically I'm going to record the outro now. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do. I'd really appreciate that. Otherwise, I do hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.